adapt to the conditions and they're trying to manage the game. And we talk to our kids. The good teams, they have to adapt and find a way to win, even when things aren't perfect. Someone was mentioning it. I tell you what, when I was on the 125-pound team, we played the championship game at Notre Dame High School in these kind of conditions, and we tied. And I'm still ticked off about it because we would have beat Eastside Youth Center by a ton if we were on a regular field. That's for another time and place. But you can tell I got over it, right?
Tell me where you're from.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Bethlehem, not Bethlehem.
What's the difference?
Oh, come on.
Bethlehem?
Bethlehem.
Bethlehem. Is that like Pennsylvania Dutch?
No, that's Bethlehem talk.
Bethlehem talk. I like it.
So we mentioned about freedom, and for head coach Jason Roeder, he has been doing this for such a long time, the 15th year head coach, over 100 wins in his career.
Jason Roeder in his 17th year, looking to continue their winning ways, and they've won 5 in a row.
He is, and you can see right there, he is very fired up for this game.
Everything is still in perspective for them. The conference championship still on the horizon, and also the fact that a district spot is very much still up for grabs.
You saw what it meant to our school. You can see that at the end, and that's what I'm happiest about. Our seniors walked off this field last year. It was tough. It was tough for those guys, and we talked about playing for those guys. And, man, our football team has come a long way, and flat out they did it through hard work. My coaches went back to work and reevaluated some things, and our kids responded in a great way. So I'm so proud that they get rewarded for their hard work. This is an EPC South game. It's a city game. We knew it was going to be a physical four-quarter battle. We talked about that. This was our first test at 4 quarters, and our kids responded.
With Jason Roeder and his Patriots, the postseason awaits them with a 7-2 mark. They are currently the number 3 seed. Outside chance they could improve to a number 2.
Jason Roeder and the Freedom Patriots have their signature win that they have been after. Still 14 seconds on that clock. Jason Roeder wearing the Gatorade, but his team wearing a 17-0 win over perennial District 11 Power Eastern, and it is now official. 17-0, your final.
Coach, you were waiting for this all season. Talk about your team's efforts tonight.
Well, I can't say enough about my kids. I can't say enough about the preparation my coaching staff put into us. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for our program. I'm happy for the Freedom football community. This is a big night for us.
How big is it, in essence, everything?
We'll find out. We're going to find out in the next couple weeks how big this is. We got to keep still doing things our way and keep fighting and prepping, and we're going to try and make a run at this thing.
What kind of statement does this make, not only for you, but for your players as well?
We just beat Easton. Right? We're Freedom, and we just beat Easton, so that's a big statement for us. He gets on TV. So we're, like I said, I'm just happy for them, and we're going to keep pushing here.
All right, congratulations, Coach. Go enjoy it.
All the Patriots have to do after all that is just take a knee, and that will do it. Unbelievable finish to this football game.
Tremendous game. Both sides did an outstanding job, and Freedom takes advantage of the last opportunity and kicks that field goal.
The Freedom Patriots celebrate this win, their first win in this series since 2002. Jason Roeder's first win against Liberty, Freedom winning 45-42. An unbelievable football game in the 45th meeting between these two teams. Let's go down to the field and Regina Potocny.
Coach Roeder, your first win over Liberty, but just thoughts of this crazy game and you pulling out the win.
I'm just glad to be on the good side. Like I said, we've been chasing these guys for 7 years, and all the things they've done, and state finalists, state champs, a great program, and my guys, they kept believing for 7 years, not just a day or a week. We kept believing for 7 years, and we played today for all those people that continue to believe in us. We put the 4U on our helmet, and we played for our school, and everyone played for someone different out here. We played for the guys from Freedom that came close and didn't quite make it. So it's what an unbelievable football game, and we're just grateful to be on the right side.
Sure, it's hard to think about it all right now, but what got the job done for you guys tonight?
No idea. It's been a blur, and whatever I say now would be stupid, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to people in black and gold.
More importantly, on to districts. You guys have to be elated.
What a great prep for district playoffs in this, huh? So yeah, we're going to enjoy this, and we're going to go back to work.
Congratulations, Coach. Go enjoy it.
to win a big one for Jason Roeder and his group. They win this one 23-19 and move into the tournament as the number 2 seed.
It doesn't get any better. You know, the tension and the competitiveness, you know, this rivalry, it means so much to our student body. It means so much to our community. You don't want to let those people down that do so much for you. So it feels great to come out and get a win for those people.
Freedom program taking all the little steps towards this historic night. Jason Roeder, the winningest coach in the program's history.
Coach Roeder getting the obligatory bucket of water.
A runner-up and a bridesmaid, no more. The Freedom Patriots are the District 11 2018 6A champions. It's official. Patriots have knocked the door down. They are District 11 champions for 2018.
It's my Coach Roeder. Congratulations. I heard you say to the guys after the game, mission accomplished. How does it feel?
A lot of alums here. And we said we were gonna cross the finish line tonight. For a lot of guys that came close, and a lot of guys that didn't come close and still played their hearts out for Freedom football all these years. So I saw a bunch of my alums over there on the fence, and you know, we're gonna tell them that mission accomplished. We got here.
Offense, defense, special teams, everybody doing their part. You said 4 quarters. How proud are you of this group?
No words, right? No words. You know, we're the district champs. They handled the pressure all year. We went one play at a time, and feel great. I feel good.
Talk about how big it was, the way you finished the second quarter that really turned the tide in this one.
It really was. You know, we talk about playing every play and fighting and battling for every play, and our kids bought into that, and they played a physical football game.
Congratulations. Enjoy this one.
Thank you.
Waited till 2018 to win the program's first ever District 11 championship. They are now going to make it 2 in the matter of a 4-year stretch. Celebration begins here next side, the near side. District 11 Championship 6A trophy to the Freedom Patriots.
Coach Roeder, congratulations. What's this feel like?
It's hard to get words, you know. Like I said, we were on this field last year, and I promised each and every one of these kids, you know, I pat them on the shoulder pads, and we'll be back. We'll be back. And I said, you know, that's easy to say, trying to make them feel better after a loss, but to come to work every day, our kids and coaches stayed the course, and I'm just so proud of them. I have so much respect for them, the way these kids work, and I'm really happy for them. This is going to be a great couple minutes right here.
What can you say about your defense? Emmaus was down in the red zone 3-4 times, especially in the second half. You guys just held it down.
We got tough kids. We got tough kids that don't give up. We don't go away. You know, we didn't go away from last year to this year, and we don't plan on going away.
Congratulations, Coach. Enjoy it.
Jason, congratulations for 20 years as a head coach of Freedom. Thought I'd share my top 10 favorite Freedom memories with you. Number 10, the years of elementary school art treasures that have come home to us over the course of 16 years in elementary school with a Freedom theme or a black and gold theme or a Beat Liberty theme. We are very lucky. Number 9, Sarah from North Hunterdon, your student, that continues to come back for 20 years to watch a Freedom game. She has no connection to Freedom, to the Lehigh Valley, or to football. She's blind, and yet she comes back to watch your games. She's been to some doozies over the years, and yet you break huddle and you go talk to her and find out about her life. And I know she appreciates that. Number 8, all the siblings and cousins and first-time Freedom players and die-hard Freedom players that you've coached over the years, and their parents and the booster clubs that I've been able to meet and have lifelong friends. And also being able to watch you coach your boys and still coaching your boys. It's given me tons of Freedom memories, most of them good, some a little bit more stressful. Number 7, the after game gatherings that we've had at the house over the years, where I've had the chance to discuss with Coach Rep and others my thoughts on special teams and Freedom's lack of trick plays. Number 6, the COVID years. Watching you and your coaches do workouts over Zoom and meetings and engage these kids and keep them connected to something was really inspirational during a really hard time. And then, of course, the COVID years ended with The Rock, and that was a very memorable moment for Freedom football.
Fellow Freedom Patriots, my fellow Gridiron brothers, I know that it's homecoming. I know that you guys are enjoying your pregame meal right now. I hope the food is good. It looked good from all the pictures that I saw.
Number 5, your years and years of handwritten fan mail from your superfan. Really don't know what her connection is to Freedom football or the game at all, but she thinks you're doing a great job. So, great job. Keep it up. Number 4, the Liberty fans that still hate you from your advocacy of getting the home field advantage when you're home, despite playing Liberty or anybody else at the stadium. A lot of people don't remember that Freedom always was on the away side, regardless if you were home or away. And you changed that for Freedom about 18 years ago. And the fans still hate you for it. And I have the pleasure of sitting with those fans year after year, Liberty Freedom game. And they're not shy in sharing how they feel about them not having the home side every game. So thank you for that. Number 3, Thanksgiving Eve. Over the years, the alums that have come back just to stop in, say hello, have a drink, go out, and they keep coming back. And I hope they continue to keep coming back. Thanks to them, I was able to renovate the kitchen to make it big enough to fit all of these alum year after year. So thanks, guys, for that. Keep coming. Maybe I'll get an addition on the back. Number 2, the text messages from former alum to share their news, their good news, their weddings, their jobs, their babies, working on the SpaceX project. You received these and you're so proud. And you're going to continue to receive these for years, and I know you'll always be proud of your players. And the number 1 Freedom memory is the outpouring of support that I've received from this very large Freedom family that's been building over time. They say it takes a village, and I believe our village is truly a much better place thanks to your thousands of hours of dedication to your players, your passion for the game and for winning, your stubbornness for never giving up or throwing in the towel, and your loyalty to finishing what you started. I know it's not over, but I'm very proud of you, and I love you.
Jason Roeder, 20th year as head coach of the Freedom Patriots. Doesn't seem that long ago that I was making you do grass drills on that dust bowl of a practice field we had to use back in the days, but you've come a long way and done very well. I'm sure you have experienced a lot of ups and downs in this these 20 years, and you'll experience more as your career continues. I've always said that coaches get judged a lot by numbers. You know, the numbers on a scoreboard, the numbers in a one-loss column, and you always feel good when the scoreboard's in your favor. You always feel good when there's a higher number in the wins than there is in the loss column. But one of the things that I've always felt, and I think you've probably already been able to experience this, is the it's always a good feeling when you see your former players, and since you're a teacher, I think even former students would fall into this category, but definitely as a coach, that you see what your players do years later after they've left your guidance and the things that they've done in their lifetime. They're being successful people and good contributors to the community. And it's, you just have a sense of pride when you see what your former players have done with themselves years after you've let them go. Hey, I feel that way when I see you, because I'm very proud of what you've done with yourself as a coach, as a teacher, and definitely as a person with your family. You're a real credit to the area, to the school, and I'm very proud of you. So 20 years, good 20 years, and I hope you have many, many more as they come. Signing off, Coach Dapp.
Coach Roeder, Eddie Mateo here. Just wanted to say congratulations on 20 years of success, up and downs, and you're still moving forward. Thank you for everything you taught me. Thank you for accepting me in 09. Nothing but success your way, Coach. Peace.
Hey Jay, I was hoping to get my Emmy-winning filmmaker wife to help out with this video, but apparently she's too busy. So you get me in my basement on a Saturday morning on my iPhone while I'm watching Easton versus Liberty on the computer. But anyway, congratulations on 20 years, 2 decades, incredible milestone. Nobody does that, especially in Lehigh Valley High School football. Unless you're maybe Bob Stem, I don't know. But congratulations on your success. Congratulations on the wins, the championships, things like that. But more importantly and beyond that, congratulations on the culture and the program that you built. Something that reaches beyond just the current players, to the alumni, to the former coaches, to the former players, to the community, to the city, to the state. I mean, basically, this thing has fingers that reach out and touch a ton of people in a very positive way. You built a program where basically there was nothing. There was no tradition. There was no culture. We talk about that all the time, and it's a really an amazing thing to do, and to do it and sustain it for so long is an awesome feat. I see it from a unique perspective, being a coach obviously with you, but also having a son go through the program, and I know what Freedom Football has meant to this family, and especially my son. I don't think Vince would be the person he is today without your influence and the program's influence in going through that program. So thank you for that, definitely. As for me, as a coach, it's been a really rewarding experience for me, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Sometimes it's tough, sometimes it's easy. You know how that works. And you and I, we've been through ups and downs. Thankfully, a hell of a lot more ups than downs. Winning championships, winning a ton of games, things like that. 2 promotions that came off of 2 demotions. And one of those, admittedly, one of those demotions was self-imposed, but still 2 promotions after 2 demotions is pretty good. But anyway, thank you for being an awesome boss. But more importantly, thank you for being an awesome friend. This has been, it wouldn't have been nearly as rewarding an experience if you weren't the great person that you are. So I would say, here's to 20 more years, but we all know that shit ain't happening. So I'll just say, cheers. And here's to however long it is. And that's probably coffee.
There you go. Oh, good to see you there.
Good to see you there. I was just warming up with 4 plates. Got a big game against Easton. Got to get ready. But we'd like to congratulate you. 20 years.
On an amazing year, amazing career.
It's a lot of years, man.
It's a lot of years.
Man.
So many
20
memories.
years ago. 20 years ago, man. What was happening? That was like World War II, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs?
I think so.
I think so too.
But you've come a long way, and you built a team out from nothing into the great regime that you have going today. Our way, 8-0 right now.
Hold up.
But it doesn't stop here. We're gonna keep it up. By the time you're seeing this video, hopefully we got a couple more wins on our belt.
So,
but Hunter, what's a good memory you have?
Good memory is 2018. Me and Ryan film crew. Good times.
What about 2018?
Won the district championship, first time in school history.
That's right.
Best time probably we had filming. But we had a great time. Caught right after, listening to what? Get lucky.
Get lucky.
Get lucky.
You remember it. You remember it, Coach.
Well too good.
And we got lucky that night. So actually, it wasn't luck. Beat Emmaus.
Blew him out.
Great game. After that nail biter in the regular season. You want to talk about that?
I'll talk about that. About Ryan earlier in the year crying in the booth while filming the Emmaus game.
I remember with like 3 minutes left, I went to the bathroom. I thought we lost. I thought it was over. And then I come back, everyone's cheering. It was that Jason Roeder guy.
He led that guy.
He rallied the troops.
Rallied the troops.
And
with a
you
minute
know
left.
What? They won that game.
Won it.
And they went on.
And won district championship.
That's right. And they got lucky that night. So, last things last. I'd like to congratulate you, Dad. 20 years. Been a fun ride. Been with you the whole way. So,
yeah. Thank you so much. Everything you've done for me. Being that father figure you are to me. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. It's been a ton.
It's been a great ride.
It's been a great ride.
Not done yet, though.
Not done yet.
Congratulations on 20 years, Coach. Congrats on the great season so far. You guys are killing it. I'm just so proud of you. So grateful. You never left us at Freedom. I'm here right now at Harvard. My brothers, Ivy League as well. We wouldn't be where we are if we didn't have the high character coaches. And you're at the top of the list. Our way, outside of the field, on the field, just doing things the right way. You instilled that in us, and I love you for it. I think one of my favorite memories is coming home post-graduation. I was at college, coming to watch Jake, Joe, and KJ the year after the 2-8 year, and you guys just turned heads, and I was just so proud of that team. And I spent most of my 4 years afraid of you, and I didn't realize till after coming back that you were funny and and I missed out a little bit, but made up for it post. And I think my other favorite memory, and probably actually my favorite memory with you, is just a couple years ago doing sideline reporting. I have a video of it, so I'll send that too, but just interviewing you after the Becca Freedom game, and I made a joke about who your favorite player was, and I just love you, Coach. I'm just really grateful to have had you as a mentor and coach, and I wouldn't be where I was if it weren't for people like you showing me the right way to live, integrity, doing things the right way. So just super grateful and super proud. Congrats on 20 years, Coach. Hopefully many more good our way seasons ahead of you.
Josh Young, the former Freedom standout wide receiver, is on the field now with his former head coach.
Yep, I'm here with my former coach, Coach Roeder. After a big win, how do you feel?
We're happy. We're a little bit relieved. It's that's a typical Week 9 game around here. But we're happy to get out with a win. A lot of mistakes, too many mistakes moving forward, but we'll get those fixed.
Yep, over another Christmas City school, it's going to be competitive. You have any shout-outs for your team?
Just stay in the course, right? Stay in the course. It's been a couple weeks where we've had those ups and downs, and sometimes you forget how to handle them when you don't handle adversity for a couple weeks. But proud of our kids staying the course and the way they answered the bell in the second half.
Absolutely. I have one more question. Who's your favorite player of all time?
My favorite player of all time. You know me better than I'll ever answer. I'm too politically correct to answer that, but you are definitely one of my...
For the record, put down Josh Young.
One of the all-time great people I've ever coached, Al.
Right, now, Tony, you should ask a question.
I never thought that Josh Young, Coach Roeder's favorite player. Put that down.
All right, Josh, thank you very much for a very subjective final question tonight, but overall, great job.
Hey, Coach, congratulations to 20 years as a head coach at Freedom. I remember your first year coaching. I was a sophomore. We've come a long way. as a program since then. I remember our senior year, we ended up winning the Eastern Conference Championship game. That was a huge memory for me. First championship in school history. We set the record for wins, records for shutouts. But part of that season, the biggest memory I had was the speech you gave about winning October. I think that was huge as far as instilling in us to hard work and winning and everything that helped change the program around. I think what we did that season helped create our way and actually gave meaning to it. And then even after the season was over and years passed, you and Jen still have all the former players back at your house every Thanksgiving Eve. So keeping the tradition alive, really appreciate it. So again, congrats to 20 years. It's a huge accomplishment, and good luck to you guys out on the field this year.
Hey Coach, it's Jeff Schaefer here, OG Kicker. Just wanted to say congratulations on 20 years. It's one hell of a run. You guys are off to some great things this year. Keep that momentum going. Quickly, just one memory that I have. Your first year as head coach at Freedom, my first year playing football, was when we lined up to play Liberty in fall of 2005. Obviously a very good Liberty team. They went on to the state championship that year. But I think that there was, an element of sometimes you can't always make lemonade with lemons, but you can do everything you can to make it taste better. And I think that, whether that was lining up Jeff Hake at quarterback or otherwise, showing me that you could take a really shitty situation and turn it into something a lot better in every time in life, has really changed me for the better, to be honest with you. So thank you for that. I know it's probably not one that you reflect on all that fondly necessarily, but it really, from a life perspective, gave me a new outlook on a lot of things. So thank you for that. And again, congratulations on 20 years. Best of luck this year. Keep the momentum going. I'll see you soon.
Coach Roeder, cannot believe it's 20 years. All that scowling on the sideline, those faces, my God. If they only knew what a sweet guy you were, those two kids that you took to Rutgers and sat in the stands at a basketball game. I can't believe that I'm saying something good about you after all those games that you've yelled at me for no unknown reason, just made something up to yell. Congratulations, my friend. It's a great run. Good to be part of it. Thanks, pal.
Hey there, Jason Roeder, Dan Mascaratolo, and Jim Vaughn here. Many years, of course, on to the big ticket. We just wanted to wish you a congratulations. 20 years, what an accomplishment. You've always been a friend of the program, forthcoming whenever we stop by at practice. When we got wind of this, we definitely wanted to just wish you congratulations and let you know how much we have appreciated you for so many years.
Always have, even back when we were having teams into the studio. I remember when we started that, our first thought was we got to go to Freedom and get Jason Roeder, and he was there right away. So Coach, we always appreciated you, the fire on the sideline, the passion for the game of football, the passion for your kids. And I think it's pretty darn fitting that here in year 20, you've got maybe the best team you've ever had. So it's pretty awesome. And it's been our privilege to kind of go along with you for this ride over the past few decades.
So congratulations, Coach Roeder, on 20 years from all your friends here at the Big Ten.
Congratulations, Jason, on 20 years of success leading the Freedom football family. I'm proud to know you, be a friend and a colleague, and I wish you continued success. What you've done there to develop a program is impressive. It's been a very consistent program, and I just want to say congratulations.
Hey Coach Roeder, Joe Weaver here.
Anthony Carter, class of 2008.
We just wanted to congratulate you on 20 seasons and reflect on the beginning seasons and how far we've come. And you were the driving factor behind all that success. And I want to thank you for your positive impact you've had on me, your leadership, and the community that you built. I'm proud to be a part of it.
No, absolutely. I mean, there are so many memories that I have from playing and being a part of the team. I think one good one was just coming off of a September loss into September. And you tasked us with going through October and going perfect in October. And in my mind, that was just really a turning point, not only for our season, but that program. We came together as a team. We went perfect in October. We completed that goal. And just the energy, the vibe, I really think that resonated. And it turned into the program you see today, not just for the better program of the area, but the better program of the state.
Yes, sir.
So just congratulations, and our way.
Our way. Congrats.
Rhodes, happy anniversary. First off, just want to congratulate you on the amazing success you've had at Freedom High School. I think everyone knows it's tough to win at Freedom, a relatively small school in a tough division, public school, not a lot. You can't recruit, you got to take all comers, but you've managed to build an incredible program over 20 years. And a year in and year out, you get it done. And I don't know a coach that gets more out of their players than you do, Jason. I mean, your kids, your players will run through a wall for you because it's a testament to how much you care about them and how great of a motivator you are. So first off, you're a great coach. But beyond the wins and losses, you've done a great job, raising it or impacting a lot of young men's lives. And you think about how many kids you've coached over 20 years and the things that they've gone on to do in this community. As a former mayor, I can tell you thank you for just, the impact that you've had on the community that way. I'm proud to call you a friend, and I'm also just want to thank you for how serious you take the city championship, because like when Liberty and Freedom and Becca are on the field, there's an energy there and there's an excitement in the community that is tremendous. It's a rivalry that's had a great past, it's got a great present, and it's got a great future. And so much of what that rivalry is today is a testament to how important you've made it and how much you've instilled in the kids the pride in winning that Bethlehem City Championship. And lastly, as a father, I just want to say thank you for the impact that you had on my two sons, and just what a great role model you have been for them. So once again, congratulations on 20 great years of Freedom football and an amazing coaching accomplishment.
Coach Donnelly here, reporting for service. Coach Roeder, I want to congratulate you on 20 years. That STEMI's looking down, beaming with pride for all that you've done for high school football in the Lehigh Valley. Guys, we all know how meticulous and organized and detail-oriented Coach Roeder is. We might also know, some of us, that he's taken up biking recently, and there's been some interesting traffic cams early in the morning, catching a lot of spandex, but those are decisions you've made and you got to live with them. But it just begs the question, how in the world did you lose a bike on your bike rack and didn't realize until you got to New Jersey on the Garden State Parkway that you had lost it? We're disappointed. We think, again, we had started off saying how meticulous you are and goal-oriented and driven and organized, but that's just, it's unacceptable. And you're better than that, Jason. We all know that. But listen, man, I really value our friendship. You know that. It goes back to our days, at Moravian, coaching together in the Big 33 game, and of course our annual tilt in August, the scrimmage. Can't put a price tag on that. I always knew that you had the right stuff. The rule of three. I think there's 3 B's here. We've got, you're a Bethlehem guy. You got to pronounce it the right way, Bethlehem. You are a Becca alum, and you are a Bruce fan. So in my book, you can't get any better than that. So I want to raise a glass to Coach Roeder, and yes, this is a mimosa. We all know that he secretly loves them, although he likes to say that we're drinking them and down here in Bucks County before we go to scrimmage them. So, but fair enough on that, Coach. Wish you all the best. We're super proud of you, buddy. Cheers.
Hey, Dad. Just wanted to congratulate you on 20 years. As you know, I've been along for the ride through the thick and the thin. My whole life, all I ever wanted to be was a Freedom football player, and I can happily say that while the 4 years I got to play for you weren't always super smooth, it's definitely been one of the greatest experiences of my life so far. My favorite memories probably have to be being the undisputed city champs, being the first class to never lose a game to either Liberty or Becca, especially growing up. Obviously, we didn't really see many victories against some of those teams. We kind of grew up through multiple losses, but to be able to say that I never lost in my 3 years of playing for you is something I'll never forget. My happiest memory definitely has to be winning the district title my junior year. Being able to share that with you and having you put a medal around my neck, gold medal, something I'll never forget. Just wanted to say once again, thank you for everything. Congratulations and
What's up, Coach? Congratulations on 20 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Wanted to congratulate you on your 20-year season coaching Freedom Football. And I just want to say thank you for pretty much embedding our way football culture into our lives and for projecting our futures with that mentality. And it got us into Harvard football, and hopefully it will get us even farther. So I want to say thank you and have a great season. You guys are doing great. Keep up the good work.
Yes, thank you for all you've done. Couldn't have been here without you, both of us, and me too, obviously. Anyway, thank you for all you've done for us, and definitely good luck in the season. I'm not going to jinx anything, saying records or anything. But
records don't matter. It's all about the next one. All about the next one.
Absolutely.
All about the next one.
Have a great rest of the season, and
O-Dub.
O-Dub all the way.
Absolutely, O-Dub.
Wow, 20 seasons. And you know what impresses me? You still approach the game in the same mild-mannered, measured, and understated way. Really unflappable. In all seriousness, congratulations on the milestone from one SSJ guy to another, and here's to 20 more seasons of intense football.
How's it going? My name is Mario McIntyre. I played for Coach Roeder from the years of 2012 to 2015. Really got to credit Coach Roeder with being one of my biggest inspirations into getting into coaching myself. I actually had the privilege of coaching one of his sons, Johnny, at Muhlenberg College. Probably my favorite memory of being a Freedom Pate was winning the first conference championship my senior year. And best of luck to you, Coach Roeder. Congratulations, and it's our way.
Coach Roeder, Mike Musica here, class of 2009. Just want to say congratulations on 20 years. It's awesome to look back on that organization and see everything you've built and continue to build. Freedom didn't always have the tradition some of these other schools had, you know. We were kids, not a whole lot of pride going on in that organization, but since you've got there, you've continued to build and instill that tradition in us. I know 16 years removed, I still remember many lessons that you taught me. So I want to say, thank you for everything you've done for me on and off the field. I've taken a lot away from the 4 years playing underneath you there at Freedom. So thank you for that, and thank you for continuing to put Freedom on the map. Again, I love looking at the scores on a Saturday morning or trying to get to a game here and there. So we all are still proud to be Patriots, and I think that's a testament to what you've built there. So thank you for everything. Good luck this year and many years to come. Our way.
Hey Jason, it's Peter. Congrats on 20 years. I know this is certainly a milestone, not only for yourself, but for anybody who's been coaching for this long and that has had to endure the grind of a season and off season, dealing with kids, parents, staff, everything for this many years. It truly shows your dedication and love for coaching, and also for the community and for Freedom. And I think that shines through whenever we talk to you after a game, whether it's a win or a loss, especially on those Saturdays, if it's a win over Liberty, where you kind of get that honorary Mayor of Bethlehem tag. So I certainly appreciate everything that you do for us in the media and what we get to do with covering you guys. And hopefully you get to do this for as long as you want, and as long as you keep being happy and have that love for coaching. It's I think it's something that everybody that is around the program appreciates, and here's to 20 more for you if that's what you want to do. So thank you again for everything, and congrats.
Jason, congratulations on 20 seasons as head football coach at Freedom High School. You have found a way to stay relevant with young men and continue to motivate them at a very high level. Not easy in today's day and age. Keep up the good work. Now, I know we have talked about your love of having Saturday nights off. Just keep in mind the state finals and most playoff games for 6A are on Saturday nights. If you keep this up, you may have to put that beverage down, get off the easy chair, and do some Saturday night coaching. Wishing you continued success with a job that seems to get tougher and tougher with each passing year.
Jason Roeder, what can I say? 3 things come to mind about this guy. Number 1, to stay in the same place for 20 years and overcome all the peaks and valleys that go in with this job is incredible. Congratulations on that. Number 2, I'm impressed, like me, that we're both on scholarship. Jason, if you ever get out of this racket, don't worry about it. Jen makes more money than you, just like my wife. And lastly, I'll never forget when I was going through cancer treatment. This guy hand-delivered possibly the best homemade chicken soup that I ever had. And Jason, I'll never forget that. I am honored to be able to call you a friend. Congratulations on 20 great years of freedom and many more to come.
Hey, Coach. Congrats on 20 years as the head football coach at Freedom High School. Was lucky enough to be able to have you for 4 years. One of the first class to have you for all 4 years. Makes me feel old. Can't imagine how you're feeling these days, but in all seriousness, congrats. Truly impressive and appreciative from the alumni on what you've created with the program, the sense of community and family, which I'm sure you will see in the tributes and the videos all coming your way. So congrats, good luck the rest of the way. We'll be rooting for you, and here's to many more years.
Congrats, Jay, on 20 years. Proud to be a part of it. Thanks for having us around. We're proud to be back here at Moravian. You know, where some of us ruined one of your better streaks. It's been a fun 20 years, buddy. Congrats. Keep it up.
Jay, 2 former coaches, the one guy you fired. Congratulations on your 20 years. Good luck. Love you.
Hey, Coach Roeder. Just wanted to say congrats on 20 seasons. Honestly, didn't even know you were around that long in the game, coaching. So I just realized you're old as shit. But I don't think there's a better guy to be around the game that long and impacting the youth for that many years. I know you've had an impact on me all the way from a young age, all the way up through college. So I appreciate your support, and I'm sure the hundreds of other guys that you've coached along the way do as well. I'll never forget winning the championship in 2019. Some would say the best class to ever come through Freedom. I might be a little biased, but I think it's true. And I'll never forget that. And just again, appreciate you for everything, and good luck the rest of the season and the rest of your coaching career.
Coach, 20 years. Hard to believe. A lot of memories coming out of Freedom football. D-Ruff, halftime, sophomore year. Beating Becca in overtime, junior year. Getting our first District 11 win in the playoffs, senior year. All just great memories. But what I'm most proud of is being part of the Our Way culture, all that it means, all the relationships that have come out of that and still remain intact today. Man, you've had such an impact on so many people's lives. And it's now that I reflect and realize how important Our Way is, not just for those 4 years of Freedom football, but how I bring it to every day in my life to try to be a better version of myself. Just want to thank you for everything. You've played such a mentor role in my life. I think about you in the program quite often. I'm so proud to be a Patriot and part of this culture and this program that you've built. Here's to you. You're in rare air, 20 years. Congratulations. 3149, Our Way, baby.
Hey, this is Reverend Bert Brayson here. Wanted to reach out and congratulate you on 20 great seasons as the head coach of the Freedom Patriots. I want to thank you for everything that you've done for the team, for your players, for me. and keep rolling on.
Jason, congratulations on reaching the 20-year mark as head football coach at Freedom High School. You've been instrumental in changing the culture of Freedom football to a winning one and now a perennial powerhouse. As I record this, you guys are 8-0, getting ready to take on the Red Rover of Easton, and I just want to wish you the best of luck here. You know, the cultural change that you've exhibited at Freedom only happens when you have an extreme belief in yourself, your coaches, and your team. Our way is that belief. You've changed the lives of many young men that you've come in touch with as their coach, mentor, and their teacher. I cherished my time as your assistant principal and principal for 16 years. I've seen Jen and you raise 3 little boys who are now young men, Freedom football alumni, current players, and future players at Freedom High School. Who knows, maybe one day John will be on your staff. Again, congratulations and job well done.
What's up, Coach Roeder? This is Braylon Moore checking in, class of 2022. Just wanted to reach out and congratulate you on your 20th season. You know, that's big and that's special. You know, tons of hours, tons of wins poured into Freedom, and the legacy that you have built at Freedom, you know, speaks for itself. But, you know, I'm just very grateful and just want to thank you for everything you've done for me and my family. You know, it's definitely instilling that OW mentality in me, and ultimately just setting me up for success, you know, after high school. So I cannot be more grateful, you know, and OW for life, keep winning.
Coach Roeder, congratulations from a Hurricane to a Patriot. I can't thank you enough for 20 incredible years. It takes somebody about 5 minutes to realize you could be coaching on Saturday or Sunday afternoons, but you coach on Friday nights. And you raise fantastic young people. You've produced hundreds of them into our community. And you're committed to a purpose bigger than yourself. You don't find that too often these days, where it's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about your kids. It's not about your family. It's not about your success. It's about the team. And it's about a larger community. And that's truly unique and it's truly special. And I think that's why you guys call it the Freedom Family. But, you know, in all seriousness, we could not be more proud of you, of what you've done for our community, and most importantly, the young people that you have produced. You've beaten my Hurricanes a lot, and that's okay. But more than anything, over 20 years, you've been a role model for so many of our young people, and turned those young people into young adults, doing their thing and being the next generation of leaders in our community. So once again, Coach Roeder, thank you, congratulations, and here's to 20 more great years on that sideline.
Hey, what's up, Coach Roeder? I just want to say congrats on 20 years. It's a huge accomplishment. And thank you for everything you've done for me and all the guys. And you really instilled that OW culture into me, even beyond football. So, you know, congratulations on 20 years, something to be proud of.
Coach, just want to say what's going on. Of course, I had to wear your favorite t-shirt for the message, but congratulations on 20 years. Obviously, growing up, cheering for the school, I never would have thought I'd, play for Freedom, but wouldn't have wanted to play for anyone else or anywhere else. But just want to say congratulations, and here's to 20 more years.
Congratulations, Coach Roeder. Thank you for everything and representing Freedom all these years. Thank you, Coach Roeder. I appreciate everything you've done for me over these past couple years, and congratulations. Thank you.
Coach Roeder, great to see you. Just want to say congratulations on 20 years. We appreciate everything you've done for this program and want to keep it rolling. Go Pates.
Thank you, Coach Roeder. You've done a lot for all of us. We wouldn't be half the men we are without you. I appreciate everything you do for the program, for the city. Congrats, man.
Hey, Jay, congratulations on 20 years at Freedom High School. Could tell a lot of stories about you from Moravian. You probably have a few on me. But super proud of you. We sat down one night, had a beer before you took the job. Guys have done a great job over there. Always look forward to coaching against you, the competition. You're an outstanding football coach, an even better father, husband, and friend of mine. We talked before the game this year. We talked about our hobbies. I look forward to when we retire together. Since in this order, our 3 hobbies are drinking, golf, and cooking. So I look forward to doing that when it's all over. but I'm super proud of you and proud to call you a friend.
Congrats, Coach Roeder, on 20 seasons.
Yes, congrats.
And always remember, on the days when you're doubting yourself as a coach, the things that you've helped these boys get through, especially helping AJ get into Lackawanna during the pandemic season, helping Jalen get to where he needed to at Freedom with all of the coaches that came in to talk to him. And at the very end, we want to apologize because we know the Fletcher boys have the same last name, but we also know the one that gave you the biggest run for your money.
That's with you. Coach, keep leading with the right intentions, and you know the best line of all. No baby stuff! We appreciate you, Coach. Thanks.
Congratulations, Coach Roeder, on 20 years, and most importantly, thank you for everything you've done over those years and teaching us and showing us what our way is all about. Congratulations.
Coach Roeder, 20 years. I'm sure it's felt like 40, but thank you for everything you've done for me, my family, my friends. We truly were spoiled to have you as a coach, and I don't think we understood how spoiled we had it until we went and played in college and saw the coaching at that level. And you know, you really did prepare us in a way that I know a lot of kids did not have. So I want to make sure you understand the kind of experience you've given to so many players as they transition to the next level, and even in life. And it was a really special experience also to be on the other side of things with you. For a season. Thank you for having me on the staff. It gave me a new perspective of just how much you pour into the program and into all of us. So, you know, that was really special to me. And as I look back on my 4 years, it really was some of the most fun years of my life, in particular in the locker room and on the field. There are so many different stories, but the one that I want to share with you is one that I don't even know if you'll remember, to be honest. But I was going through my recruitment process after my senior season, and I had a few things on the table for me, as well as prep school being an option too. And I remember standing in the weight room with you, just talking through some things. You know, what's next for me? You know, I can go to XYZ school for this, and that. I just remember you looking at me and going, "You're not going there." And I was like, kind of taken back. And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" And you said, "You're not going to go there." And I was like, "Okay, well, what are you thinking? Like, what should I do then?" And you've always been the guy to you know, be a third party, unbiased, weigh out pros and cons, but don't get too involved. But this time, I just remember you taking a deep breath and looking at me and saying, you know, if you were my kid, if you were my son, I'd be sending you to choke. And I don't think you know how much that meant to me, because that was exactly the type of advice and guidance that I needed at the time. And that decision changed my life. And, you know, I knew from that point on that if I ever needed anything, I could reach out to you and trust that you would give me sound advice and have my best interests at heart. So, you know, thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for 20 years. We are in a much better place for it, and not just football, but as a school and a community. Thank you for everything you've done.
Hey Coach, happy 20th anniversary. One of my biggest regrets is not playing football all 4 years. I only had you for one, but you were a great coach and definitely one of my favorite teams to be on. So congrats on the 20th, and keep going strong.
Congrats, Coach Roeder, on 20 seasons. Just thank everything you've done for us throughout our years at Freedom High School. We appreciate you a lot, Coach.
Wow, Coach, 20 years. That's pretty incredible, man. Congrats to you. It's a testament to you and everything you've done for Freedom Football. You built an incredible culture there, phenomenal team, and it's amazing to watch what Freedom Football has grown into, what our way has grown into, man. Seriously, it's an incredible accomplishment. I have so many memories, many of them which should not be recorded forever in all reality, but one that is a little more PG-13, I'll say. Stretching lines, you know, like every day we're busting chops, doing the things that all the guys do in the stretching lines and warm-ups, and we're talking about everyone's rapper name and giving guys silly names, everything like that. making fun of each other. And coach is standing there, visor on, whistle in his mouth, you know, the stands, probably rubbing his face a little bit. And without skipping a beat, he just looks at a group of us and goes, Jay, Sin. Well, now you're going to have to go with like Jay Sin 20 or something like that. You gotta get them numbers up, coach. But seriously, it's incredible what you've done with Freedom Football. The things that you've taught us all. You know, I remember being a freshman, standing there at practice, listening to the varsity guys break huddles, do jumping jacks, and hearing this thing our way. And I'm like, what the heck is that? And then after a while, you get up there to varsity, and damn, man, it just makes sense, right? It just clicks for you. And a lot of those lessons, a lot of the things that I learned there at Freedom Football, the things that we used to write on helmets, you know, family, pride, all these things, dealing with adversity and powering through all that stuff, carry those things with me to this day with friends, family, work, my teams, all those other things, right? So it's all a testament to you, Coach. Couldn't be happier with you. And as always, got a little bit of Freedom Football with me everywhere I go, right here at my desk behind me. Love you, Coach. Congrats, man.
What's up, Coach? Congrats on 20 years of coaching. Thank you for all you did for me on and off the field. I'll never forget winning the first in school history of these with you.
What's up, Coach Roeder? It's Caden Moore checking in, class of 2020. I just wanted to come on here and congratulate you for your hitting the milestone of 20 years of coaching. That's huge. I just want to say how big you've been in my life, getting me to Virginia Tech, getting me recruited, getting Braylon and obviously, hopefully Kai and down the line recruited. You've been huge in all of our lives. I just want to say I appreciate you, and the kids in the team right now, they don't know how important you are and you can be in later down in their lives. 20 years is a long time, Coach, but you know you've changed a lot in Bethlehem. You changed to a winning program. There's a standard there now, and you know, you've said that, so I just wanted to come on here and say congratulations, and I appreciate you, Coach.
First of all, Jason, just talk about the emotions right now. How are you feeling after that big win?
It's going to take a little while to decompress from this one, but proud of our kids, the way we battled in the second half. You know, they answered the bell and did what we had to do, and, you know, give credit to Liberty. They obviously going to play us tough, and Coach Dano's doing a heck of a job there, but I'm proud of our guys.
You said you needed to block better on the running game and tackle better defensively. You seemed to do that.
No, we did that. We played at a little bit of a different pace in the second half, and you know they're teenagers. This is a big environment, and first time for most of these guys not playing last year, and you know I'm proud of the way we responded.
You pleased with the way you're playing heading into the postseason now?
We got to clean some things up. You know, I mean, if we want to get to where we want to get to, we got to clean some things up. But I trust that our coaches and players will be able to handle that.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot. Enjoy this one.
See you. I mean, that's gravy right there. But I know our kids take a lot of pride in that. And, you know, to put a goose egg up on the board, our defensive coaches, led by Greg Moore, did a great job. Ben Rep on the offensive side did a pretty good job too, moving the ball today, putting 29 up on them.